Friday, a final vote is expected on whether the state will allow biblical stories to be taught in public schools. The Texas State Board of Education approved a preliminary vote advancing proposals to allow what it called the Bluebonnet Curriculum on Tuesday. Brittany Jeffers joins us live in Studio A to explain who this impacts, how this works. Do we know the grades what grades are we talking about here?
Yeah, Zach, there's a lot of questions, and we'll start with that from the parents and the community, but we do know that this is going to impact elementary age students. So we're talking kindergartners through 5th grade. And as you referenced, Bluebonnet, we know, is the state curriculum, and it would teach math and reading lessons to meet standards. But in some lessons plans, if this passed, this could potentially include some biblical stories.
Interesting. So if passed, it is not mandatory. How does this work?
Correct. And that is right. It is not mandatory. Even if this went through, this is ultimately going to be up to the schools. So the final vote's going to happen on Friday. If this measure moves forward, the lesson plans will be optional for those school districts. However, districts who do choose to use this or institute this curriculum would receive some funding. It would be about $60 per student if they so choose to do this.
Interesting. As we know, this is a very polarizing topic for so many, divisive. Talk to us about where things stand right now.
Certainly stirring up a lot of emotions as far as this is concerned. Those supporting this measure say that this is all about adding context to literature. Those against the Bluebonnet curriculum say that this is a very slippery slope. And we wanted to know what other people thought about this as well, community members, parents. And so yesterday we posed the question, what if the state teaches biblical lessons at public schools? And here's what they had to say about it.
Wow, that's a really good question.
What if? I don't have any problem with it. I'm a man of faith, and I think that it would keep us kind of, moving in the right direction, if you will.
And I will say, I don't have a problem with it either, as long as we're giving equal platforms to equal religions. Because I know my daughter is a minority in her class, and so I know there's a lot of different cultures and diversity in her classrooms.
I feel like nowadays kids don't have the fundamentals and the basis of kind of the good fundamentals of the Bible. I feel like so many families just are so busy that they don't have time for kids to actually go to church and learn good fundamental, things and values.
I think that if people want like a biblical teaching for their kids in their school, then they would opt to go to like a private school that teaches like those Christian values.
So as you can see, thoughts on both sides
Certainly
of this issue.
Very interesting.
Still a lot of questions too, Zach, that remain, and how this will potentially impact schools and the community. The one thing we do know, that final vote will be taking place on Friday. So we will be closely watching this again. Even if it is approved, it will not be mandatory per se for each school district. But again, we'll be watching it.
We'll be watching and, of course, updating you on air and online at clicktohouston.com. Brittany, as always, thank you very much.